of which will make 1 naira. The change that took
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes.
To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will free give you 500.
Sure, this one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it.
He has a lot of plans. We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
The authority of the law they pass belong to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let's change half. Let's change generally.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
Another edition of your dining program, The People. I'm your host, Emmanuel Ajayi. Well, on the streets, getting the pulse of Nigerians on topical matters. This time around, we'll be talking concerning the passage of the 2018 budget by the National Assembly. That is the budget of 9.12 trillion naira. And Nigerians indeed are talking concerning this one. Well, let's go more on the street to feel the pulse of Nigerians on this matter. As I remain your host, Emmanuel Ajayi.
Well, like I said, I'm a clergyman. They asked us to be praying for Nigeria. I'm one of those praying for Nigeria, that things should be better.
So what do you make of the budget that has just been passed?
Like I told you, I've not listened to the radio. I've not known either the budget is passed or not.
So
but
in the time past, how has budget been?
Paid?
When it's been passed, how has it been?
Well, you know, every government have its own, different kind of government be coming to the ruling something. So different government have their own something. But
because it will transform us. Why not? Of course, it will transform us. It will transform a lot of things in Nigeria. In fact, I'm very happy they have released it.
The passage of budget has not in any way improved our system. What improves us is projects that are relevant to our needs. For example, we just come in and we saw how the government has legalized Agbero. And we're wondering, instead of providing jobs, you are legalizing what is not legal. And we're asking ourselves, can any governor raise his child to become an Agbero because it's now a legal business? It's not. So they do things that are not relevant to us, things that are not going to help our society. I don't know, budget, for them, budget is about sharing money. Budget is not about projects to affect society. So it has never done, does not improved us, and is not going to. For example, Lagos State, for example, then go mega city, but I'm wondering, fine bridges, no toilets in our public places like our schools. Our children don't go to toilet. If they do, they will come back home with disease. But that's part of the correct educational budgets. Hospitals, the same thing. You go to hospital, you cannot use the toilet because you catch disease. You went to greet somebody, you become the next patient. So those things are not, for me, budget for them is sharing of money.
Depends on the execution of the budget. Because actually the people that are there, I don't think they're taking the economy of the country serious any longer. So passing it and executing it is the main identity of the budget. So without them executing it, passing it doesn't have any influence on Nigerian and even on our economy.
We thank God that the budget has been passed. The implementation is what we were waiting for, not announcing that the budget has been passed. Why young people like us are having grey hair? Bros,
You're having grey hair?
Look at it now, look at my beards. Do you think it's easy? Master degree holder, doing his own job, running his own package, daily pay. In those days, around 1990s, 2000, if we leave one job, we are still getting a right job. But when you leave a right job now, forget to you are your own. No? You have to think of what to do. I've gone to do presentation now. The little money I have, I was able to take care of myself. I remove my family home. You understand? In order to settle some bills. I'm not going to talk about. Bros, you understand what I'm saying? So the budget has been passed, and everybody is aware. But we are waiting for the implementation where money will be disbursed to every state. And people like us, we have some small change to take care of ourselves.
All indication, I learned that it's a budget of about 9-point-something trillion, and I was like wondering how feasible that particular budget is. But maybe when I take a comprehensive look at it, I would see how realistic it can be. But if it is realistic, I believe it is going to be a way forward for this country.
Just pray God should help us in Nigeria, because I believe it's only God that can intervene. So with the budget, well, I don't have anything to say. I can't really say anything about that. It's only God that can help us.
I know it can change Nigeria now if they have plan with this. And we are even praying for the improvement, not backward.
So you believe in the 2018 budget?
Yes. Huh? Yeah, it will be okay for me and my family and everyone that believe on it.
I don't even know about the budget.
Really?
Yeah. I've not been concerned about the budget, really.
So do you see that this budget of 9 trillion naira will change the economy?
Well, it depends on how it is being used. It depends on those that are managing it. If they manage it properly, if it's going to fall in good hands. That's what I think.
Because when we look at the passing of the bill, before they start implementation and the effect, the year would have gone. So to me, I just think it's just another formality.
So you're not seeing anything positive out of this budget?
Something positive might come out, but it might not be significant enough to touch the masses.
The budget that has been submitted since last year, and just how many months to the end of the year, and you knew very much that it is the capital, the aspect of the budget that is which is developmental, that is being delayed. So how can that happen? I don't think it will happen. The passage is too late, and no meaningful things can be done.
It depends. We have been doing it before. They can still continue to do it, but the way I look at Nigerians, they are not cooperating with Buhari, so it might not bring out anything. That is the simple truth.
It's been like that for some time, that they will say they pass budget, this and that. I pray they use it very well.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you optimistic that it will change the economy?
If they actually use it right, it will. But if they don't use it right, if somebody do not say, okay, I want to get a contract to do so thing, and they won't use it for that particular stuff, it won't change. The country will continue the same way.
I think there is no problem. It is proper. It's okay. And I think it's going to benefit the Nigeria.
What I see there is that is the 2019 election that is coming up. That's the reason why they passed the budget. You understand? And if you remember, there's the time they said they pad the budget. What they wrote, what the executive passed, you can see that they've padded it again. Are you getting it? It's above the normal figure that the executive passed. Now they've increased this thing. So among the Senate, they know what they are doing. Because of the election that is coming up, they are trying to negotiate themselves within them and the executive so that they can have their way. I think that's what I just made up of.
I think the budget can't really change everything, because in Nigeria we have a lot of things to fix money with. We have a lot of money like that too, and it's not helping still. So I don't know. I don't think it's really going to fix things like that.
So you're not optimistic that it will change lives and the economy?
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
It's going to be a very different budget in terms of, providing for people's, catering for people's welfareism. So I think it's going to be a huge difference. So, but the problem we're having about Nigeria is that it has been over time that we used to have this, robust budget that claims to cater for the people's welfareism, but then it happened to be that nothing get on at the end of the day. So I think it's the will to actually effect this policy that we're actually in Nigeria. So they came to tell us at that time, give us an index that Nigeria is out of recession, and they told us that Nigeria is doing well, the GDP and all. What has it transformed to the common man on the streets? Nigeria is still, as we know today, majority of the people are still lamenting. Majority of people are living below $1 a day. Is that a country that we sought to be in? And the government has promised over and over and over. And with all this budget, nothing has actually, taking effect, in terms of the positive transformation that we all expect. So I think we need the will, the sincerity of the government and the sincerity of the so-called the assembly, because those people, as far as I'm concerned, they do nothing, but time wasting.
The people, the people, the people, giving voice to the voiceless.
Welcome back, and this is how we draw the curtain on this edition of your darling program, The People. Nigerians, they're talking concerning the passage of the 2018 budget. That is the budget of 9.12 trillion naira. Well, it is expected that the implementation of this budget should be very, very, very sacrosanct to the federal government. Till I come your way again with another bumper package of your darling program, The People. I remain your indefatigable advocate for the people, Emmanuel Ajayi. God bless you and God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes. To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will free give you 500.
Sure? This one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it.
He has a lot of plans.
We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
The authority of the law they pass belongs to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let's change up. Let's change generally.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes. To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will free give you 500.
Sure? This one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it.
He has a lot of plans.
We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
The authority of the law they pass belongs to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let's change up. Let's change generally.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
It's another episode of your darling program, The People. I'm your host, Emmanuel Ajayi. Well, on the streets, feeling the pulse of Nigerians on topical matters. This time around, we'll be talking concerning the permanent voter card. How many Nigerians are indeed willing to go get theirs? And those who have, are they going to go out there and cast their votes come 2019 general elections in the country? Well, let's hit the streets to feel the pulse of Nigerians on this matter. As I remain your host, Emmanuel Ajayi. See you more on the streets. Do you have PVC?
Yes, of course.
You got PVC?
Yes.
Are you going to vote?
Quite right. I have to vote because my vote shows we judge my conscience.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you.
What?
You got PVC?
I not get.
Why you don't go vote?
We go vote as we go vote. Yes.
I get am.
You sure say again?
I get am, sir.
Go vote?
Wallahi I go vote too. I go vote.
Thank you very much. Why don't you have PVC?
I don't just have it.
Are you not going to vote?
I'm not interested.
You're not?
Right now, I don't have.
Why?
Because there are a lot of things going on.
Are you not going to vote come 2019?
I will vote, sure. When it's time, I will go and register. But currently, I don't have. And to get registered too is another difficult task that we are facing. And we work in a private sector, so where will the time be? So if they can make it so easy everywhere that we can easily access it, then that is the challenge I'm facing now.
Votes no dey count.
Really?
They know how they put the person they want there. So vote is for the layman.
So vote no dey count?
Doesn't count.
So you don't get PVC?
I don't even want at all. Even though they give me, I will reject it because it doesn't count.
People are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. Okay, you want to wait so I can talk to you? Are we good?
Nigerians are suffering.
I've tried, I couldn't.
Really?
Yes.
So are you not going to try to get one?
Well, if there's any means I can do that, I'll still try.
No, I don't have.
Why?
Although I registered when we are registering for voters card, there's a time to go and collect the card. I couldn't find my card. I even went for re-registration. They said there's no chance, so I didn't bother so much. For now, I don't have card. Any other registration, I will go and register and vote. If they should give more chance for registration, I will register and vote.
Do you have PVC?
Yes, I do.
Are you going to vote come 2019?
Okay, I may.
Why?
Only say if I see the better candidate coming up, I may vote. If I didn't see, I will relax as well.
You know that vote is your power to make decisions.
I know, but not my vote decides.
Really?
As far as Nigerian vote is concerned, not your vote decide. Who is to be the president or whatever have been decided already by the party or by the hierarchy. So your vote is just for voting sake.
You get PVC?
No.
Huh? No. Why?
I will go and program it. I don't have share.
Why you don't get? You don't go vote?
I will vote now.
Yeah, it's good to have it. It's good. It's good. Okay. At least it's your power to vote whoever you want to be there.
Okay.
So without your voter's card, nothing. Stop complaining. Stop saying this man, that man, that man. Come out to your voter's card and vote the person you want. That is your power. That is your strength.
PVC?
Of course, I have.
You go vote?
Why I will vote?
Come 2019.
I will vote.
I will vote. I have my permanent voter card.
Really?
Yes.
Can you show me?
I'm not with it yet, but I have the one that I did 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to vote come 2019?
Yes, I will do that.
Why?
Yeah, I'm eligible to vote. So by virtue of right, I need to partake.
Of course I have.
Are you going to vote come 2019?
Yeah, I will vote. But this change, they're not really doing anything at all. 2015, when we vote them, we thought that maybe things will change in this country.
You don't have permanent voter. You don't want to vote?
The one where we vote, waiting be the game, where we the game inside. How you go vote? You the first punishment. But for Lagos here, Ambode should carry. Nobody should contest with Ambode. Ambode should go ahead.
Permanent voter card, PVC.
I get.
You go vote?
I'll go vote now.
What's your advice to those who don't get the permanent voter card?
I don't know about for people for that one because I don't know what time we come for that one, sir.
Do you have permanent voter card?
Yes, I have it.
You go vote for 2019?
Why won't I vote? I will vote now.
What's your advice for those who don't get permanent voter card?
My advice for them is maybe when the avenue for them to have it is out, so they should just come out and just go and get their own. You understand? So that's just it.
Well, this country don't have person, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's only God can help us. But at least now, person don't have choice and I need to do it. I'll vote.
Do you have your permanent voter card?
Yes, of course.
Are you going to vote come 2019?
Definitely. In this name. Definitely, I'm going to vote.
Why are you voting?
I want the progress for Nigeria for myself and for the family. 2019, people they are going to vote Buhari to enter another second time to rule this nation for better. Because people are disturbing that man to do the nation, to get everything right. Definitely, everybody has opened the eye. All these big men, they have to go and sit down somewhere. Allow this man to do his own, the work, send him to come and do for Nigeria. I'm not a politician, you know. I'm a businessman, but that is my vision for Nigeria.
Are you going to vote come 2019?
We will vote now come 2019. Yes, now. Are you not see what is happening? No, we will vote. We will vote come 2019. We are going to exercise our franchise, and we also call all the young people also to come out and vote. Let's make the decision and know that we are the one that voted whoever that is there.
Nobody will not get PVC now, but I lost. Yes, I lost my own.
I know I'm planning to get another one.
I have applied for it. I have already applied for it.
Are you going to vote come 2019?
I'd always vote now. I'd always vote. So I'm a good Nigerian. I'd always vote. But let me say, if we vote finish,
We know they see whether na wetin we vote or na they come out. Now with our problem.
Do you have your permanent voter card?
Of course I do.
Okay, do you have one with you?
No.
Okay. Are you going to vote come 2019?
Why won't I vote? As long as I'm going to be alive, God helping me, I will vote. That's my civic right.
What's your advice to those who don't have this permanent voter card and they are not willing to collect?
Not willing, then they are losing out. They should go and get it. It's important.
You get PVC?
I no get am.
Why?
As I go this time, I no get am. They no give me up to today.
You no go vote for 2019?
What I go take vote when the thing no dey. What I go take vote.
Well, you go collect before vote starts.
When they give me, I will collect it now. Why not?
What's your advice to those who don't have?
Well, let them go and get and vote because it's good to vote.
Do you have your permanent voter card?
Why not?
Are you willing to vote come 2019?
If I see what's going on, like what's happened last, I can't vote. Because what they promise us is not what we are seeing. You understand? So that is it.
So what's your advice to those who don't have the permanent voter card?
It's necessary for Nigerians to have it. If you're in Nigeria, you should have it. It's necessary. So that they will tell you that you're one of them. Sure, you are getting me. And if you want to go to the bank, if you want to do anything, you can use it to pass through the bank. That's all.
So how many people have been informed to go and get?
I've not informed anyone. Like, I know that many, like even if we are 1,000, like 99 have it.
Really?
Yes. Because during the time of voting, last 2000, that was 2015 if I'm not mistaken. So everybody was rushing to have it. Even some people, I was under the rain during that time.
I don't have my voter's card.
Why?
Why should I get? Why should I get?
So you're not going to vote in 2019?
I won't vote.
Why?
Why should I vote?
So that means you're going to vote in 2019?
I hope so. If I'm alive, I will vote.
So what's your advice to those who don't have permanent voter card?
No advice because it's a choice. If you look at what is happening in the country, sometimes you are discouraged to vote. So it's a choice. Like me, after 2015 election, I decided not to vote again in Nigeria. But because of what is happening now, I say I must go out and vote.
Do you have your permanent voter card?
Yes, I do.
So that means you're going to vote come 2019?
I'm still thinking about it.
Why?
I'm gonna vote. I'll decide before that time, and I'm sure by then I would have made up my mind to vote and decided who I will vote for.
Okay. Now, what's your advice to those who don't have their permanent voter card?
It's very important. Make every effort to have it because the card is your power. No matter how you're dissatisfied with what is happening in the country presently, the only mechanism that you have to make a change or to bring your desire to bear is the PVC. It's very important. Make effort, go online. There are ways you can locate your PVC wherever it is and you can go and get it. It's very, very important. Make every effort. It's not just about ranting on social media. We have to also take practical steps, one of which is getting our voters card.
The people, the people, the people, giving voice to the voiceless.
Welcome back. The power to make a decision lies in the hands of the electorate. Well, if you don't have one, that is your PVC. Go out there and get yours. Till I come your way again with another interesting episode of your darling program, The People. I remain your indefatigable advocate for the people, Emmanuel Ajayi. God bless you and God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes. To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will fee give you 500.
Sure? This one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it. He has a lot of plans. We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
The authority of the law they pass belongs to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let's change half. Let's change generally. The people giving voice to the voiceless.
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes. To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will free give you 500.
Sure, this one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it. He has a lot of plans. We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
The majority of the law they pass belong to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let change half. Let's change generally.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
It's another episode of your daily program, The People. I'm your host, Emmanuel Ajayi, right here at Lekki Phase 1, sampling the opinions of Nigerians on topical matters. This time around, we'll be talking about the recovered looted funds and the 2018 budget. Should this money be used to finance the budget? And in part 2 of the program, I'll be taking you straight to Abuja and what exactly is happening there. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The people, the people, the people, giving voice to the voiceless.
Should it be used to finance the 2018 budget?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I think it should be used to finance the poor people. We should use it to help the poor people and finance, as in to provide jobs for youth like me and some other people also.
Money where they steal for Nigeria. Make it and do waiting. Budget for what?
The 2018 budget. Where they go use take do this country.
And all the money where they take, where they go do, where they do all of these people who say they don't get, where they don't get, papa they don't get, mama they go give them.
Really?
Yeah. All the money where they go person don't get, papa don't get, mama they feed them.
It should be used to develop Nigeria by putting in place other infrastructure not captured in the budget. Okay, because without the looted fund, I believe Nigeria has revenue already, which can be used to finance the budget. So it should be seen as a surplus, okay, which should be diverted to other things that are not captured in the budget.
I don't believe they've recovered any money because the fight against corruption. Okay, let me start from the fight against corruption. The fight against corruption is Buhari is only tackling people that are against his government, not people that some people. Okay, let me give you an example now. This Lagos State, Obani Koro was part of PDP before, and they removed his name from a littered list. Even now, we don't have accounts for the money recovered yet. So when we are not talking about using the money for finance the budget, okay, I think they now passed the budget now, like they added some amount to it and other thing. So talking about the recovered money, I don't really believe maybe any money was recovered. So talking about talk less of adding it to the budget or anything. So
it's a good thing. This money that they are collecting, you see, as you can see, although the president is trying his best,